and welcome to another episode of Livin the Farm Life. My name is Gretchen Riley, and we are here at the Purina Animal Nutrition Center in Gray Summit, Missouri. But as you will see, we're not in a barn, and there are no little furry creatures running around. We are here in what we call our Emerging Technology Center, and I have Dr. Dan Grum with me today. He is our lead research manager here at the Emerging Technology Center. And we're going to talk about something that is so familiar to all of us as humans, but also animals, and that's gut health. How important is it? What it can relate to? Dr. Dan, give us a little bit of background on just gut health and what it means and what's good and bad.
All right. Well, gut health is extremely important to overall immune status in general. We don't really realize it, but 70% of our immune tissue is in our guts, and the same with our animals. Any type of mammal, you have a ton of immune tissue in there. So a lot of your, whether you're healthy or not, is being driven by your gut. So your gut has an important role in not only digestion, but overall immune status. So if you think about digestion and gut health in general, it's your gut is involved in that, and a bunch of bacteria. So why you have so much immune tissue there and immune status there is because it's more like your skin. It's your first line of defense between you and the outside world. It's there to keep the outside stuff out. Well, you think if you swallow something while it's inside you, it's not necessarily truly inside you until it passes through that gut lining and into your bloodstream. So it gets digested and absorbed. And in order to do all that, you're also being facilitated by a lot of the bacteria that's there. So we call that our microbiome, and it's involved in a lot of things such as vitamin production. So we eat a lot of stuff. We can't make vitamins, so we try to eat vitamins. But many of those vitamins are made by the bacteria that are in our gut and in our microbiome. Another thing, if you think about enzyme production, you digest stuff with stomach acids, but a lot of the enzymes that take apart that food and present the nutrition to the animal are made by the bacteria that are in there. So that's another important thing that they do. And also just nutrition in general. You eat stuff, you want to eat protein, you want to eat a variety of things, but you're also digesting those bacteria, and they're a major source of amino acids, which are kind of the building blocks of life.
Yeah. So really interesting information. I mean, almost like your gut is the motherboard of everything that happens in your body. It's a part of digestion. It's a part of nutrient absorption. It's a part of breaking down nutrients. It's a part of feeding that microbiome that we talked about. So microbiome, kind of a buzzword right now, but you guys are intricately involved in microbiome projects here on the farm. So tell me a little bit about that.
Absolutely. We're involved in every microbiome project because in this lab we have a bunch of next generation sequencers. So we're always looking at the gut contents in the different parts of the gut. Everything that's microbiome related. We do a lot of genetic sequencing and use that to find out what bacteria are actually there and not there. And we can trace that back to performance of the animals or effects of different treatments on the animals. And we also can use all the capability that we have around here to do probiotic development. Find out what is the next best bacteria probiotic, meaning a good bacteria. What is the next best probiotic that you want to take that is performing a function that helps out the animal.
Yeah. So as we're evaluating animal microbiomes, trying to figure out the best prebiotic, probiotic, whatever it is, you guys can do that type of pre-testing here, in essence, to realize what's the best thing for us to use in our feeds, to move forward in an animal study, that type of a thing.
Yep. I think having the lab and the capability right here on the farm, surrounded by all of the animal studies, is really, really helpful. Rather than having to send anything out to a university or another place to get done, we can do all the molecular biology there and all the microbiology and the probiotic development right here in house. And I think that's really handy to have the animals as the source for the trials and the actual bacteria.
Yeah. Phenomenal work. So really exciting. Great things to come with microbiome, and a few things have already been introduced to the market, right? So everything that you want to learn about the microbiome, our website has great information. Our horse product, for example, our systemic product, the MQ project, has its own website. Great information there about what's happening with the microbiome. But now we have an understanding a little bit of how our gut health plays a role in how important that is for performance and feeding. So anyway, lots of super information. You can look at our website. You can look at the MQ website. Talk to your local salesperson. They've got great information. But As always, for very specific personal information for you and your animals, please visit your local Purina dealer.